Football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. Monday night primetime is underway. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Ready? Ready up.
Looking to throw right away. That's another quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. So he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Browns first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Cougar 19. Rig alert, rig alert.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Gets it to the 15. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Now let's go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, son, it's hot.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 11 on that play, and the Jaguars have a first down. We've set it down from 37. Here's ETN on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to ETN. He has room past the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
On first down, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw to force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the gun, Perkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now Sanders. A little screen pass for Jenkins. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Set. Check. 18 Cardinal.
Sneak here, Sanders. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 Lions.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Throw is caught. He has it down to the 8-yard line
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready! Ready!
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Here we go, here we go! Hop, 70, hop!
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. They go play action. Lawrence. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, Lion! Silver!
On play action now, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here comes the screen for ETN. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Now we give to ETN running right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Play action, Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
To throw now with Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They can't obey the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Easy route.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Space past the 35. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Let's go. Hey, so, here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Hey, coach.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Rip 23. Son.
Lawrence now off the play action. That's caught at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Etienne. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Hey, Ron.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Move set of downs from 37. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. ETN again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 2 yards on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd down and 3. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. The grab in bounds left side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
60 Bobcats, 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 18 Rattler, 18.
Working now from the gun. Kicking slant round complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go, set. Step Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
To the air on first down, Sanders. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again here, Sanders. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Nice cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Sanders now on third down. Lee Jumpkins on the drop down. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hold the ready.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Check. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, not like this, an interception ends that drive. Max Melton with the INT. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
ETN on 3rd down. Well, this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Let's go.
We'll start the 2nd half with ETN. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
11.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, Ryan.
Lawrence in the pistol. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Completed left side to Thomas. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, hitting short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this hits the floor before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. All set to go now from the 35.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Sanders going to throw here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. In the hands of his running back, ETN. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. He
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Red, I'm red. Hey, stop. Hey, kill. Here we go, son.
Lawrence now off the play action. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right here. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Hey,
Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
ETN punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Cut out left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready up.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Pass to 60. Here we go. Catch. 70 tempo. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And we're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Ready.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
From the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Rip, 20.
Now a carry by ETN. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
These are 24.
Lawrence looking to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Here we go.
This is ETN. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, it's ETN. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you could live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He'll throw it. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey, Soko, hot. Take right open.
Desperation time here. Got his man. Thomas has it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Easy. Read him.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw. Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He's back to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast as windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey, son, it's hot.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Sanders going to throw here on first. It is caught left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Get it. Viking 8, Cowboy 80. Reload. Ready.
Handoff now to Judkins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Warrior 70. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Lee Judkins on the drop down. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. It's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Lawrence with it on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Caught, nice game left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
The Browns take over
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Judkins running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They're drawing up for him. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win.